Hi, my name is Al. I'm in the service department at A&W Tractor. Today we have a customer who dropped off a power director for a 190 tractor, and just pulled it apart here, and it has some issues, so I wanted to highlight what to look for if you guys ever go through one yourselves. So first of all, this is the rear housing with the 3 sealing rings to direct the pressures into high and low range. And first thing on these rear housings, be very careful that you don't drop this on the floor or a steel workbench too hard. You can dent this thin piston ring land area here essentially, and then it will get too narrow and your sealing ring will get bound up and will not seal properly. So be very gentle with that. Now you can see here on the side of the housing there are 3 grooves worn in there. If you do a cutaway here, maybe you can see it a little bit better. There's one, there's a shallower one, and there's another pretty deep one. This top one here is approaching about half the thickness of the cast here, and that's something that's questionable, and it does lose structural integrity once it gets to that point. So we're probably going to look out in the parts shed, see if we have a better housing here for the customer. But to get at the root cause of these grooves here, in this power director, when they left the factory, Allis had clutch discs of a design that were slotted about halfway through. You can see right here, without even taking it apart, we have a broken clutch disc here. That centrifugal force slings essentially these broken chunks of the disc outwards when this is spinning very fast, and that's what cuts the grooves in the housing here. So since right here is where the factory slots were, and then only the outer half was a solid disc. So if you keep following me along here, I'll pop this apart and we can see exactly how many broken discs he has. These are soft metal rings, retaining rings that I'm taking apart here. Can you zoom in right around this peg here if it's going to focus? I'm just gently prying the soft metal ring out here. That right there. You have to pry it apart to get it out of the groove of the pin, and then when you're reassembling, just squeeze it back together